The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Give me 1 second. I've been let down by a bot. Okay, there we go. Anywho, as I said, happy Thursday. Give me a second. There we go. Let's find some charts. There we go. NQ, been doing some good stuff overnight. Been letting my algo run on my tick account. Ooh, well, the account that must not be named. And it's up 544. So it seems like a good night. Hey, thank you for logging me out there. There we go, right back in. Woohoo. Hey, thank you. We started up. High of the day was our first candle, 565, after that meteoric rise yesterday. Dropped down here. And it looks like our low candle was 360, so hey, that's easy math today. 205 points of range. Copper. Look at that pop on copper as it's rising up, making new daily highs right now as we speak. That's a huge candle there. That's it's a $1,500 candle. If anyone ever pays $1,500 for a candle, you're crazy. All you do is burn them. Anywho, looks like about 160 ticks of rains gold. Dipped. Try to come back up now. You can see I prepared today. I didn't move my yellow lines. Sue me. 69 down to 49, down to 20 points. UltraBond also. UltraBond had an amazing day yesterday, thanks to the Bank of England. But today, not so much. Been dropping all night. Trying to pop back up in the last couple hours here. About 2.5 points of range. Oil been also running up after yesterday's inventory numbers at 82. It's the high. Low seems to be 80.34. About 2.5 points of range. And last but not least, we got gas. Not really. I mean, my stomach's feeling alright. But natural gas, 36, about 140 ticks of range. That's where we stand. And it looks like NQ wants to kind of dance on its DMA here. Good morning, Robin. It's like you're first today. How's it going? I'm doing good. As for what you win, you get to hear me say, hello, Robin, you're first today. For those that may have missed it yesterday, we announced the launch of the MightyOxTrading Discord server. We now have our own Discord. For those of you that like Discord, I hope you'll join us over there as we build up a nice little community of traders. Yep, there's a pullback. There's actually a trigger candle. If those that are interested in Discord, Nightbot should post the link here shortly. If not, I can post it. Hold on, I need to get my config here going now. One contract, 12.5. There we go. I don't have the right P&L up. I'm just a mess this morning. So you get a trigger candle waiting to see whether this next candle goes red. Right there, there we go. We're going to take this trade. And now we watch. Nice move down here. Wow, nice, 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 nice. Copy. Discord link. Big impulsive candle here. And target hit. Wow, so there we go. That's a way to start off the morning. $250 win. I like that. I do, I do. Let me look at my P&L and fix that. Okay, so we're down from Asia last night a bit. So that brings me down to just $26. I wish I had done that with just like 10 contracts. There we go. Continuing to go down, but I'm happy. So, yep, nice move down here. I'm going to continue eating my eggs here while we wait for our next setup. Anyone else grab that nice move down? Morning, Jay. Or afternoon. Yeah. Chewing my eggs. Watching NQ try to push down. Change Nightbot's link because I changed my link yesterday. Oops. Let me go in and do that. As NQ kind of edit. Edit, 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 edit. Paste. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. Morning, Dakota. I see Dakota. I immediately think, check what UB's doing. UB coming down a bit. And Q popping back up. It's popping fresh, though. Eggs are done, just as NQ tries to pop up here to its EMA. Ate a little bit earlier this morning. China's on a trigger candle. Not sure that I like it. I love it. We'll have to see if we want some more of it. A strong candle back up. So it came down and then like, oops, U-turn. Still don't know if I like it though. I'm not going to take it, but we'll see if whether or not I was wrong. Let's mark this trigger candle as a working trigger candle. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. See, that's why I didn't trust it. Right back down. And I'm more likely to take this one here. See what it does. It dances on the EMA. Dances in the dark. Strong candle up, strong candle down. Bit strong candle back up, maybe. Let's see. Try to find out what it wants to do here. Which way does it go? Which way does it go? Don't want to get stuck in chop. Don't want to get back. Yep, not coming down, so we'll see. It's hanging right below that EMA. Yep, there's the pop. Huh? It's indecisive. We have about 15 minutes at the top of the hour. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you all for joining me today on this beautiful September Thursday. We do have news this morning. As every morning, we have the unemployment numbers, initial jobless claims. We also have a GDP quarter-over-quarter final, core PCE prices. A lot of numbers coming out at 8:30. Then at 9:30, right as the bell goes, we have a Fed speaker. But he spoke yesterday, so I can't see he's going to say a whole bunch of different stuff. Good morning, Matt and JC. We're rising up here again. Let's see Mr. G this morning. Hopefully he's safe in the hurricane area. Pulling back again. Pulling back again. Whoa, nice move down there. Look at that. Uh, Robin, or if you're still here, do you mind if I answer the question you asked on Discord here, so I don't have to type out a long response? Watching here, technically it was a trigger candle, and I just did a deer in the headlights thing there with that. But kind of because, I mean, these were all trigger candles, up, down, up, down. This is a nice wave. See if it continues down. I mean, this was obviously a different trigger candle than that there, because of how far it got away from the EMA. Continue to drive down. kind of settling here around 426. We'll continue to drive down further. Earlier this week, I asked if we were going to go below 11,000 before the end of September. And it looks like might not happen, but we do have. It's not. It is not out of the realm of possibility for another big drop. I think Bank of England's move yesterday, I think, might have saved the market for a little bit. So we'll continue to watch here. Just kind of bopping here. Morning, Mike. There we go. Popping up, popping down, popping fresh dough. It's trying to go back up here. And down. So we're kind of consolidating. We have about 6 minutes to the bell. How's everyone doing today? Reminder, if you don't mind, love if you would hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm if you're enjoying the content today. Continue to grow the channel. Uh, yes, yeah, I did see that. I want to say that the interview that they did with the other Rod Casilli, I think they touched on it there, but I'm not. It's been a long time ago, so I don't quite remember. I don't feel like going back and watching that video. But yeah, I think they touched on that. I do think it's a dumb rule. Most people, I should say most people, but the good, most, some, lots, I don't know what the percentage is. Point is, day traders like to scalp. It's one of the, most used methods, I guess is what I'm trying to say. No, 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 no. This is a different, it's called Trade Day, Jay. Uh, not Tostep. It's Trade Day. They launched a few months ago. They all seem like nice guys, the founders and all that, but yeah, it's a rule that they need to let up on. Morning, Justin. Scratching my eye. Right up, right back down. Struggling here. Nice move down here. Though it's struggling to get through the same area that, got struggled through before. 423. Let's see if it can burst through. Oh, I guess it can. I guess it can. We always get our answers, don't we? So this was also a trigger candle right here. Kind of deer in the headlights though. So, but all these are trigger candles. First move that worked. And you can see each one of these would have worked for 29 down to 18, at least 10 points. I'm actually looking for 12, but it might still go there. Nice rise down. Let's see what rise down. Really? It's almost as bad as falling asleep on the stream last night. Anyway, gold's trying to grind up. Crude oil trying to grind down. UltraBond starting to wake up here. Ooh, look at natural gas fall. That's a beautiful move. Hanging here. Top of the hour, just 30 seconds. Nice. Continue. Move down. Popping up a bit here. It's continuing to move down. Moving on down. Ooh, wee. Everyone got so quiet again. So watch the market fall. Will today be this type of day? Will it be a down day? It works for me. I don't care which direction it goes, as long as it goes enough that I can get nice wins. Didn't take this. I should have, as you can see. I'm an idiot. Morning, jittery fingers. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a few days. How are you doing? Excuse me, exactly, Hassan. So that first day in the Discord yesterday was a success. I believe we had about 30 people sign up. Continue to grow the community. Morning, Sheriff. Haven't seen you in a while. It seems like the Fed talkers never stop anymore. So, pulling down here. Continue to move down. Trying to break back under 400. Low of the day, 360. Watching news here. I guess Germany just released some economic numbers. They're imposing an emergency price freeze on gas and electricity. CPI year-over-year preliminary is 10. Their forecast was 9.5. Yes, still obviously coming down. Crude's coming down here, trying to break back below 82. Gold rising up a bit. Natural gas continues free falling. Glad to hear, Sheriff. I hadn't seen you in a few days, so I was wondering where you been. So now we sit and we watch and we wait as we hesitate. No. Let's see. We'll break 400 here. Wow, Sheriff, that's awesome. That's quite the run. Good job. Continuing, it's kind of hanging right above 400 here, trying to see if it can break. I would be very happy too. That's very awesome. It's shying away from that 400. Did dip under. I didn't realize that, down to 398, but popping back up here to 410. It's about 20 minutes away from a bevy of news. That's right, I said a bevy. There's a Fed speaker speaking that wasn't on the calendar that I noticed anyway. Fed's Meisterberger. Probably slightly above the median path reflected in the September projections. You literally have a Fed speaker, a Bank of England speaker, and a Germany economy minister all speaking at the same time. Hey Rod, how you doing? Hear anything yet from trade day? We did break 400 now. Going down below. Yeah, that situation really sucks, Rod. Trade day doesn't want scalpers, and Rod's a scalper, and he didn't notice that in the rules or whatever. And after passing, they're now reviewing his trades to decide whether or not to give him the funded account. Oh, Topstep had a rule like that for a while where like they didn't want trades under 10 seconds. And then they realized that that was stupid and they removed it. I guess the thing is that yeah, because of the way Top Step had explained it when they first announced the rule before they rescinded the rule a few months later, is sim fills can be different than like a live account fill, and some people can figure out a way to kind of manipulate sim fills and real quick bursts and all this other stuff with quick trades. I don't quite understand it. I don't know exactly how, but yeah. I mean, do you understand how it's different, Rod? I mean, I'm not 100% sure on the mechanisms and how it's different. I mean, I know supposedly, sim fills are a little bit better. Let me change that. I do understand that if you're like going in with a massive amount of contracts, you're going to get a better fill in sim because you're not actually moving the market. It's not actually hitting the dom. But if it's like one contract or two contracts, I don't know if it's going to be that different. Top Step had claimed they had thrown a number out when they announced that rule back in the day that like most most scalpers that have trades under 10, the majority of their trades under 10 seconds end up failing or something like that. I don't know whether, you know, if that, obviously they got rid of that rule. It was actually pretty quickly. It wasn't in place for longer than a couple of months, if I remember right. But yeah, that's. As we're continuing to grind down here, trying to get below 390 low a day, 360. Actually, Jay, the founders of Trade Day are putting up all their own money. It's not even a partner firm. It's their cash. Huh? Bands are closing underneath here, so got down to 389. Might be the fall for now. We're kind of consolidating here. Market knows when news is popping. Oh, pop. Nice pop back up over 400. You doing micros or minis, Rod? Crap. It does. Uh, once you have a live account, Rod, I would actually do micros to start to see how the scalping. If they allow you to continue your plan, I would maybe start with micros just to see, if it seems like a lot of difference. Though I don't know how different fills are on micros versus minis either, so maybe that's a stupid idea. A little pop up pulling back. Morning, CVR. How are you doing? 10 minutes from a treasure trove of news. Yes, there is. Gotta stay on top of things. You never know what the next big thing is going to happen in MightyOxTrading. Live account where, Sheriff? Most anyone that has an actual live account, you got to pay data fees to the CME, which is $105 a month per exchange. Yeah, Jay, they're not going to give trading advice. Honestly, the customer support, the chance they're not even traders. So there's 4 exchanges. So if you want all 4, it ends up being like $420 a month. If you're just like a equities trader, NQ and ES, then you just need 1. Nice little rise up here. Rise up. We're back just a bit here. So I did take that trigger candle there. Looks like it might have worked. 2 reasons. One, I really didn't like this placement. We are also above the bands here on the RSI. So I expected to pull back. This would have been probably the better candle to take. Could have caught that. But yeah, didn't like the pullback. Plus the fact that we are just a few minutes from news. Wasn't sure how quickly we might get out of the trade. So we're giving my 12 points and plus. Mike, once you're trading someone else's money, you're considered a pro trader. So we watch as this rises up. Morning, Rick. No, Topstep and Earn to Trade do as well. Anyone that puts you on an actual live account, if you're on an actual live account and you're not paying data fees to the CME, that's against CME rules. Now, ones that keep you on a sim account because you're just still paper trading, even as a funded trader, those you don't need to pay the data fees. But any that puts you on an actual live account, and there's only, I think it's 5 now. It's Earn to Trade, it's Top Step, Blue Sky, One Up, and Trade Day. I think those are the 5. I haven't figured out yet whether or not you profit is or not. They might be, but those 5 I definitely know. And for those 5, you once you're on an actual live account, you're responsible for data fees to the CME. Apex is also now putting people on live accounts, and I believe the email I saw from Justin, your email from Apex about live account, did it say you'd be responsible for data fees? So Apex has also started putting people on live accounts. There's no set parameters there like other firms, but once you're on a live account, you also are responsible for data fees to the CME. Oh, 85. Well, then they're slightly. I don't know. That's kind of weird that they're willing to eat those fees because there's very specific rules from the CME that professional traders pay their professional data. Here on the news, kind of lost track of time there. Boom goes the dynamite down. I had to turn off my algo before that happened, but okay. Wow. Holy wow. 35 points down? Let's go see what that news was. I am not taking a trade on that candle. Take profit is still sim. They're talking about getting live in the future, but as of right now, they're still just sim even after funded. Checking numbers. So US GDP quarter over quarter, actual negative 0.6, which was the forecast. That's now 3 negative quarters, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. Canadian GDP month over month 0.1. Their forecast was negative 0.1, so they're still in the positive. U.S. initial jobless claims actual 193 when the forecast was 215. So that's a beat. For PCE 5.6, expected was 4.4. So some mixing numbers there. Let's see what we're doing. Ouch. Yeah, I should have turned the algo off. Oh, it didn't take it. Yay. What to do here? It's trying to pop back up. So we hate this news. Wait, we like this news. Got to remember that. Let's see. Let's go through these. Take profit, Lilu, Bolinox, Apex for most accounts, uh, Tick Tick, and a couple others that I'm probably forgetting as I go through the list here are all sim even after you're funded. They don't put you on a live account, so you're still paper trading. You're still on the paper trading server, so that's why they don't charge you the data fees because you're not actually trading on your orders. Never see a live account, never see the live market. It doesn't. You could take a full 35 clip on Apex, and it's not going to move the market any because you're on a paper. For the most part. Now they are starting, like I said, putting more people on actual live accounts, but for the most part, I believe I would still say 95% of their funded traders on PA accounts are still on paper trading even when funded. So that's why those you don't have to be considered a professional trader because you're not trading real money. They're paying you out if you end up actually reaching a payout, but your orders aren't actually hitting the market. And we are dropping like a rock here. So, I hate this news. I kind of like this news. No, it sucks. Would have been enough if I had taken this trigger. Would have stopped me out, but I should have taken that second trigger. This one obviously would have been beautiful. What is UB doing now? UB does not like the news? Well, I don't know. UB's response is kind of muted. Natural gas just continues to come down. Natural gas usually doesn't care much about economic news. It just continues to go its direction. Copper, though, look at copper falling here. Copper does respond to economic news. That's a big move down there on copper. Gold did not like the news. Oil did not like the news. Oh yeah, nice bounce there on the EMA. UltraBond heading up as equities heading down, and it's a quick heading down. By the way, we're at low a day. We broke that 30 points ago. Daily chart or hourly chart. Low of yesterday, in case we get down there, is 141. It's quite a ways to go yet. That'd be quite the drop. That was quick, Dakota. Yeah, nice little burst up there. Little bounce here. Nice little pop up here though. Quick burst back up. So we got down to 332, quickly back up 35 points. And down. As Nightbot just reminded, we did launch our Discord yesterday. Hope everyone join us over there that does Discord. Want to build a nice little tight-knit community that isn't just on the live streams, Get to know one another, talk about trading, talk about anything. We have a general chat, a trader chat. Some other features as well. Still building. And back down here. Bullish engulfing. I'm sorry, bearish engulfing. Signal back down. Oh yeah, we do have inventory on natural gas later. Yeah, it's fallen. Natural gas is just, it's a pretty wild, does these pretty wild swings. You can see here, I mean, we're still actually inside yesterday's move up. And I mean, it just seems that yeah, down day before, there's this amazing swings in natural gas. This is why I say anyone that can tame it could be rich, because you can see these are huge moves. And a lot of people are predicting this is going to actually explode as we start getting to the colder months, especially with all of Europe's issues with Russia. No, JC, I've never heard of Lilu putting anyone on a live account. I'm pretty sure they're 100% sim, because if you reach a certain amount of money in Lilu, they kick you off the platform. That's what they did with Daryl Martin. I mean, they pay you. Don't get me wrong, but then they tell you goodbye. So we're about 45 minutes from the bell. Congratulations. I mean, it's not a small amount. From what I've heard, it's the starting balance of your account. Uh, if you make too much money with Lilu, then you get paid out and your account gets closed. And it's like from what I understand, it's the starting balance of your account. So if you have like a 50K account, once you reach $50,000, then they tell you bye. So I mean, obviously, with any of these, if you reach $50,000, you should be trading your own account anyway. In the terms of Darryl Martin, he decided to open his own company. Back up to the EMA here. Jay, no, see, they don't put you on a live account. So when these sim only companies make all their monies from eval fees and reset fees. So if you actually make money once you're funded, and because it's sim only, then that's actually affecting their bottom line because it's not going to a live account. Now, some a couple of companies supposedly copy your trades to a live account, but there's been no indication that Lilo does that. Exactly, Dakota. This is a trigger candle here. Taking the long. That might be a mistake. Yep, I knew there was a mistake right away. Why am I not showing my stop? There is a stop there, but it's for some reason not showing on Trading View. But I do have a stop in place. 373.5 is the stop. Stopped out. Bad trade on my part. Thought we were continuing up there, and we weren't. Down 229 on the day. Yeah, plus you get the advantage of the sim fills. Sim fills can be better, easier than live fills. Because if you throw on 20 lots, it's not going to move the market. This is back down here. Technically a trigger candle on the downside. I didn't respond fast enough to that. But it's topsy-turvy here. Up, down, up, down, up. Not breaking that EMA. It's kind of sitting here. So after that strong move down and pop back up, now it's just hanging. The subscriber number went up. Don't get. For some reason I'm not getting notifications of who new subscribers are. Well, welcome whoever subscribed. Thank you for being here. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Anything else fun going on right now? Gold came down. It's kind of doing the same hang type thing. Hang thing. Crude. Copper's trying to rebound. Natural gas. Free falling. It is boring to watch right now. We're 6 minutes till the top of the hour. 7 minutes till the top of the hour. 6, 7. What did agriculture do overnight? I never looked. Nice little rise up and then a dip before their little 45-minute close. Trying to get above, sending a signal there. Do I like it? Do I love it? Do I want some more of it? Tricked me once trying to go long there. Although granted, I don't give it a wide enough stop at times. I went long, it pulled back, and then came back up. I mean, I would, if I had excuse me, I don't know. The more ideal stop would have been at the bottom of this candle here, where it came up and pulled back. That's a 25-point stop, so it's a little rough. But alas, we're still hanging on the EMA. So, sitting on the EMA, watching time slip away. Grindy here. Obviously well below the EMA on the 5-minute chart. Just about approaching 9 o'clock. Should see Ace rolling in here shortly. I think RJ may be back today, maybe? I'm not even sure. He said a week, and he left last Wednesday. Not sure. Energies markets open in just 3 minutes. I did another thing mention, guys, real quick for the top of the hour. I posted this in the Discord. Now it's here as well, so as I find it. Give me a second. I think I would have been prepared before I started talking. But no, of course not. Anyway, Sharevision, which is where I stream in the evenings for the Asia session, announced a cash giveaway yesterday. They're giving away 5 times $100 cash. All you gotta do is follow Sharevision on Twitter at Sharevision Live. Like and retweet the tweet about the giveaway and tag a friend. Now, they don't have a lot of followers, so get in on that. Get entered on that, and you might actually win. Winners will be picked 7th of October. Copy message link. Here's the link to the tweet for anyone that wants to get in on. Yep, that's not it. Hold on. Yeah, chance at $100 just for following a Twitter account for like a week. Good stuff. Good morning, Crypticon. How are we doing today? These are the types of things I also look for, out for, and will be in announcements on the Discord on a regular basis. I got my normal 5 hours. Morning, Black Beauty. Here's the 9 o'clock hour. Let's see here. See what Crude does. Crude is already heading up there. It's continuing to head up, trying to get to 83. Natural gas continues to bottom out. Pop him up here a little bit. Crude. Not a big burst there in the open, but now looks like it's trying. Not afraid of trying. Oh, sorry. Good morning, Burl. How goes it today? So there's a little burst there in Crude, up 23 ticks. Morning, Ace. You and Burl riding together? Popping up here, trying to. But we've been very choppy now for like the last 20, 25 minutes. Ever since the burst of news down. I mean, I won't say I'm always right, but I do stay on top of the industry pretty well. Yeah, I did kind of notice. I did kind of notice an odor. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a good day here as we approach the bell less than 25 minutes, about 25 minutes away. Very choppy action after the news there, so hopefully we get some. Nope. I promise that after a few days I will stop the reminders every 5 minutes on this. But yesterday we did launch a Discord. If that's an interest to you, become part of the Mighty Ox community. Oops, what did I just do? Uh, on Discord, we invite you over there. Gonna try and make a nice little tight-knit trading community. Continue to grow the channel, grow the server with just good people. That's the goal. So if you're not good people, well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people did think that, Mike, but yeah, then they then quickly changed it to it's an option for the future, the live. Yeah, I got a long signal too, and I should have taken it. I got. This is what happens when we get chopped though. Is I start just not. I get skittish. This would have went for me. I think Ace might as well just change his name to Cat Vomit after yesterday. It was funny yesterday because I was just ready to make the I was just ready to make the Discord announcement, about the launch of the Discord, and Ace starts his cat vomit story, and I'm like, how do I transition from cat vomit to Discord? So I ended up waiting like 10 minutes after the planned announcement for the Discord until Ace was like, "Okay, let's get back to trading," and I'm like, there we go. That's how I transition." Oh no, I'm glad you did it. It's a funny story. It was good. It just was, it was just a funny situation. How do I transition from this? That's all I was worried about you there, Ace. You have a habit of damaging yourself. Then you weren't in the bubble wrap, apparently. Morning, Glitch. Any fixes on NinjaTrader, Glitch? Yeah, Crypticon, I believe that count was banned last night. Unless they've contacted other people. I gave them a ultimatum of either um, tell me who they were or they'll get banned, and I believe we banned them. I think Chef banned them. Kind of consolidating here. Let me check the audit logs just to make sure he was banned. Oh wait, bans. I can just check bans. Yep, Mighty Muskox was banned. Only been running publicly for 24 hours and we already banned 2 people. Pulling back here. Up Crude pulling back as well a bit. Yep. On pace for 770 bands a year. Do want to thank everyone for hitting that thumbs up button. A lot of likes this today. If you're enjoying the content and you haven't hit it yet, I would appreciate if you did. But no pressure. We don't pressure anyone here at MightyOxTrading. Well, Ace does, but I don't. Good morning, John. How are you doing? Ouch, ouch. Scratching my back. Oh. Reminder that if you enjoy trading the Asia session, or you enjoy watching people trade the Asia session, I'm on Sharevision each and every night, Sunday through Thursday, including tonight, 7:45 Eastern. Hopefully, I won't do what I did last night and doze off during the stream. That was embarrassing. Pips and ticks. That should be a song. Burl, write a song about pips and ticks. Uh, Usually when they're sending out the friend requests, it's just because they want to try and scam you into something, not really a hack attempt. This was a nice move up. This long signal that I ignored. So we are rising back up here as we head toward the open, back above 400. So it's gained back about 2/3 of the loss from the news. Just, just block them, Mike. Nice, John. Straight pippin'. Yeah, UltraBond is rising up again today. Look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful trigger candle right well, right after they're open. Then news came, it pulled back, and then it was a little grindy, but this would have been a good trigger right there. And since then, it's up almost a full point. A beautiful rise up here. About 40 points since that trigger. And me and Ace, I think, both ignored that. Hey, you didn't tell me? Oh, just kidding. Nice, very nice, Ace. On that case, FOMO worked. Pulling back a little bit here. Pulling back. Nice job, Ace. Great job as usual. What's for breakfast this morning, Ace? Nice job, Ace. Good job as usual. Smelling like cat vomit can hurt one's self-esteem. So, sitting on this EMA here as we await the bell. It's 5 minutes away. Yuck. Definitely not a cream of wheat fan. Even before I gave up carbs. Big pullback here 5 minutes before the bell. That's down 13 points there. And from the top of this move to the top of the wall. Oh, sorry. We're down 30 points real quick. So we are 90 seconds from the bell. Good morning, Mohit. How are you doing today? Are we ready for the ring-a-ding-dong? There's the bell. Quick move up, right back down. Down now, oh, back up. Let's go to 5-minute charts. We'll watch from there. 5-minute looks bullish, kinda, sorta, not really. All looks kind of choppy, honestly. Crude with a little pop up there after it fell quite a bit early, just about 10 minutes ago. What is a BCom exam? So it's indecisive here. Okay, back up and back down. Indecisiveness here. Right now, on the opening 5-minute candle, we're down 8.5 points. ES down 6.5. ES is falling faster than NQ. Oh, okay. Did you do well? ES down 7. NQ only down 8. Right now we are choppy. Yep. Yep, UB is actually sending me a long signal there too, but I'm not 100% sure I like it there. This candle's up 7 ticks. NQ trying to pop back up. Up, down, left, right, AB start. ES, so in this opening 5-minute candle was down 8 points. NQ only 13 points, so ES dropping more than NQ in relative terms. Nice, Dakota. Yep, nice. Yep, that was a good trigger candle. There we go. There's a drop. Now we're possibly finding direction. Low of the day, 332. Down to 348 here. Yep. So trying to pop back up. This candle got down to 335. What did I just say? 332. So getting very close to a double bottom there. Let's see if it continues down or if... I like double bottoms and I cannot lie. These other traders can't deny when two candles form. Oh. Kind of hanging here at 340, around 350, just under. I hear the train coming. Let's try it again here. Yeah, there's a burst down. New low a day. 328. NQ, NES falling here. Now we're still well above yesterday's lows. Yesterday's lows. Which was 11,141 before this nice rise up thanks to the Bank of England. The Bank of England's not being all quantitative easing today, making announcements to save their economy. So we're getting the move down. How low will we go? Yep, now we're heading back down. Just above 300. We'll break through 300. I guess, Mike, the market heard your complaint about the chop and decided to do something about it. New low down, hit 11,300. Can it break through to the other side? Yep, it did. It broke under, but popping up. Not a clean break. Watching here. Anything else do anything? Ooh, look at that move down on gold as well. Gold down 3 points in the last 4 minutes. Crude oil falling harsh. Falling a point and a half since its high. 82.90. UltraBond continues to rise up. That was a great trigger on the UltraBond. 20 ticks. Copper. It hit the button, right? There we go. Copper also falling. Yeah, it's a nice move down on gold. Nice move down on just about everything, except for the UltraBond. UltraBond's a nice move up. Natural gas has kind of leveled out some. Natural gas inventory is about 45 minutes, but this is a big move down here. It broke 300 on NQ and is gone just whoosh. Whoosh, I say, whoosh. Let's see. So 24 minutes ago we were at 416. Now we're at 259. So that's quite the drop. 160 points, if my math is right. It's still going. Glad you got it back, Mike. Good recovery. Strong, fast move down here. Just a sell off of yesterday's gains. Checking to make sure I didn't miss any news. Oh, Bolyard speaking. Fed anticipates further tightening this year. It's critical that we avoid a 1970 styles inflation scenario. I'm optimistic that swift Fed action will help reduce inflation. Number of jobless claims filed this morning was extremely low. No matter how you cut it, the labor market is extremely tight. And with so many job openings, I can't see the unemployment rate rising that much. So our low just hit 244. Pop back up to 269. Nice. Yep, it sent me a trigger there as well. My trigger came a little after your signal, but it was a 5-6 tick move. And again, clean without much heat. Nice job, Crypticon. It's trying to get through this little 244 area. It's hit it in this area twice and bounced. So let's see if we have some sort of resistance here. Or support. Support. Let's see. Yes, I mean, you can see it consolidated in this area on the rise up yesterday, but not by not a lot, not a lot. Hanging here around right above 250. Watching and waiting for our next opportunity. EMA's 50 points up though, so might be a bit. Popping up a bit here, so popped up about 30 points from the low. Down the bottom for now. About 100 points off of yesterday's low, so still not a complete crash. And so far, the 2022 lows from June are still safe. That was 11,068. Gold trying to pop up. Crude trying to pop up. Crude did pop up. That was a strong 36 tick candle. UltraBond, he kind of wishy-washy at this moment. Still looking like it wants to come down. Copper, down, up, down, up. So kind of looking for direction here. Hey, Ace. Everybody happy with their cream of wheat? Sideways action here. Sorry, I got a little quiet there. I was handling another matter. Apologize. You know, I bet you this is going to shock everybody, but I've never had Nutella. UltraBond continuing to try and come down. Watching. This is where it gets boring because I have like nothing to do. What did lean? Oh, look at nice move in lean hogs. Bitcoin falling, trying to stay above 19,000. Nope, just broke 19,000. Ethereum falling, trying to stay above 1,200. I'm sorry, 1,300. 1,200 really some people panicking. Gold sitting on the line, crude sitting on the line. Everything's kind of taking a breath here. What did agriculture do at the open? Yeah, grindy up. Nice Crypticon. I think we might be bear flagging. I feel like we're going to continue to come down a little more. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Now I look at the bottom of the chart. I got no clue what we're going to do. So I'll keep my mouth shut on that. And we're just sitting here relaxing. Sitting here relaxing, acting all cool. Boom, 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 boom. It's trying again to kind of pop below. Pop below. Not sure that made sense. Oh, excuse me. I was right. I did say it was going to come down further. Yep. About an hour to go in the stream. Down a little bit today. Looking for another opportunity. Obviously, this has been a beautiful move, but we actually got the trigger candle for this move, as it's now down to 230, less than 100 points away from yesterday's lows. I just unblew up the chart. This is the actual trigger candle right here. And of course, I didn't take it because we were 5 minutes before the bell. 386 are in the entry-ish area. It did pop up to 402, so it would have needed a 20-point stop. But my God, I don't usually run 20. Most biggest stop I usually run is a 15. But this would have been so beautiful. Look at this. Whoosh. Wow, don't even have enough room for the whoosh. There we go. And still going. 163 points. Continuing to drop. Well into the third band there. Trying to get down to 200. Just like I didn't expect that rapid rise yesterday, I really didn't expect this deep of a dive today. Probably making people sick with the way I was moving my chart there. I apologize. Oh, this is just continuing to go. 201. Can it break 200 here? Anyone catching a good part of this move? Well, our low yesterday was 141. It looks like, that would be the next major support here. Low of the year, 11,068. Picked the wrong line, but it still works. Now it is struggling to get through 200 here, a little bit of a pullback. Hit 200 exactly. 11,200. Boyer is still talking. So apparently he's causing this. Boyer says we will achieve 2% inflation in a reasonable time frame, and tampering with the inflation target is a terrible idea. So basically, Boyard's throwing cold water on the idea that everyone got yesterday, that once the Bank of England reversed course and started buying back their treasuries, that they thought and stop interest rate hikes. That the Fed was going to do the same. That they were going to stop the interest rate hikes and follow Bank of England's lead. And Bullard basically saying, yeah, we're not doing that. At least that's how I interpret it. Like I said, I do not have an economic background in any way. You know, till about a year and a half ago, I didn't even know what an FOMC was. So that's what I'm assuming is being interpreted. I hate it when the cabbage is missing. Still, I can't. Just struggling to get any movement up. It did get up back up to 228, but you can see quick fall right back down to 203, 206. Trying to break 200 here. Kind of barcoding at this level. Gold is completely like doing nothing. Crude still trying to pop down. UltraBond the slow grind down. Copper, big wick there. Not free falling. Those of you not yet on the MightyOxTrading Discord, you're missing some great GIF, animated things on some great work here by Mike B and Chef with the Bulls and the Bears. So we did just break 200, pop back up. Yeah, Mike, I did, and I liked I liked Chef's reply. That was great. So, honestly, an hour ago, I did not think we were going to even come close to yesterday's lows. And now I wonder if we're going to break yesterday's lows. So has slowed down here. But yet you could say it slowed down here too and then continued. So not much to take though when you're not already in the trend. At least I don't like to jump in on a trend. Gold is trying to ease up a bit. Look at natural gas continue to fall. So look at this move on natural gas. This was my trigger candle. Boom. If I gotten in there, whoosh. I think this is better than the move on NQ. It is. 375 ticks times 10, $3,750. Oh, sorry to hear that, John. Every time I think I'm trying to pick a bottom, if I actually take the trade, it seems to fail on me. So now I just try and wait for the confirmation. And this hasn't come close to giving me any type of a trigger. Now come down 199 points from what would have been my trigger, last trigger. Low now of the day, 187. And yeah, you could say that the market's been 187. Ring a ding dong. So 187 on a NQ market. This is the hourly chart. You can see here how close we are. So it looks like September's going to end bloody just the way it started. Daily chart, you can see how far we've fallen since. Well, this was Jackson Hole. This big 535 point candle was Jackson Hole. That day started being at 13,220. So we've dropped 2,000 points from August 26th to today. Looked like it might try to rebound there, and it just failed with a 707 point down day. This is if this holds, this is the third day in the last month or so that we've had at least 300 points down. But yet, since the Jackson Hole Symposium where Powell spoke, we've lost 2,100 points. And we're continuing to go. And by the way, this is why I don't believe in overbought, oversold on RSI. This is the RSI. We were oversold here if you go by the whole 30-70 line. Oversold half an hour ago, and we've continued to drop. Down to 11,175 now. And my algo has been totally quiet here as it just has nothing to get in on. Low now 111. I'm sorry. Yeah, 11,159. Yeah, I meant to look at that the other day and didn't. And then I had written down the numbers you gave, Mike, and somehow deleted the notepad. Send it to me on Discord. I want to play with it, if you don't mind. Send me the your recommended settings. Yeah, your algo doesn't like trend, right, John? It prefers a rangy market. See, mine's exactly the opposite. I mean, let me put it this way: it doesn't. This, you know, like I say, it got the first bit of this move. It likes days like Monday, where we're constantly going up and down by sizable amounts. Yeah, if we look back to Monday, it's doing a 5-minute chart. I mean, it works off the one, but Monday, what's Monday's date? 26th. I already went back too far. You know, Monday was the absolute perfect day because it was doing up and, well, it doesn't even look like it. I mean, it was perfect. It can't see it in the 5, but yeah. Just an absolutely beautiful day. A little bit of a pop up here. Nope. Yeah, just trying. Gold fallen. The gold hit a high of 1666.7. It's dropped about 14 points. If you're enjoying today's content, appreciate you hit that thumbs up button. YouTube algorithm continues to recommend us. I'm going to try and start working on the channel more as well as the Discord. Try and really, start growing things. By working on the channel, I mean I want to start getting some more non-live content out that I think will help us grow in that regard. Get some new eyes on the channel that don't necessarily like live streaming or have time to watch live streaming. move up here though. That's actually sending a trigger right there. Oh yeah, I mean, back from what I understand, back before COVID, sometimes you might have a very rangy day of 5 points on ES. It's up and then down. Yeah, let's if we go to a daily chart, let's look at NQ, go back a ways here. And you had there some big days, but you didn't see huge days like this. I mean, look at this right here. This was back in 2018. Is NQ. That's a 33-point day, all one direction. That's now a normal move in 5 minutes. 42 points, 16-point day right there. And his range was 53. 53 points the whole day. You know, this was probably sending people into panic. Look at this move in February of 2018, where it dropped 600 points in 3 days. That was 10% at the time. I guess the question is, is this volatility here to stay? Or will we ever revert back to, what it was like just a couple years ago? If we do end up in a deep recession, kind of wonder, are we going to see volatility start decreasing? But I mean, we can adjust for that. Obviously, if the moves are smaller, just make your targets smaller, maybe up a couple contracts, whatever. Pull back on lean hogs. Bitcoin back under 19,000. Ethereum back under 1,300. It's gonna make crypto people's heads explode. So low 11,159. Did pop up to 209, so it popped up by 50 and right back down. Definitely, it's struggling to get any upside momentum here. Market's kind of lost some oomph here. Smaller candles. You know what I say about an oomphless market? It has lots of oomphas. Natural gas also continuing to fall here. Oh, that's right. We have natural gas inventories in like a couple minutes. It's just to see what it does. Wow, that's now a $4,500 move, one contract in 3 hours. Oh, there's a burst up. That's a 20-point candle. Back above 11,200. Now's the time it wants to try and move up. That's actually a pretty good trigger candle. I'm here commentating and not thinking about actually taking a trade. It's already gone 6. I don't know. It pulls back. It's pulling back under 200. It's struggling here. It's good I didn't take it. That's smart. Pulling back down. So how's everyone's P&Ls looking today? I know Ace and Crypticon are up for sure. And Dakota is up. John's about even, I think. Nice job, Justin. Even is better than red. Natural gas inventories. Natural gas might blow up here. Big dip on natural gas. Not that big of a dip. Let's see if I have numbers. USEIA natural gas, actual 103B, forecast was 96B. Didn't really make natural gas do much there. I mean, 35 ticks, but. Oh, look at NQ. Just when you thought it was safe to go long again. That's not horrible, John. It's recoverable. Good morning, Chef. How is everything, Chef? I'm talking hurricane-wise. Excuse me. Still struggling. It's kind of trying to stair step back up, but I think at this point, if you go long here, you like at any point you're really playing with fire. I don't play with fire much. Not a pyromaniac. Yeah, natural gas really not sure what it wants to do with those numbers, so it's not doing anything. UltraBond, nice rise up here again after a choppy move down. Nice, Dakota. Gold dipped, trying to get back up, pulled back, trying to get back up. It's kind of like a boxer, knocked down hard, gets up, stumbles, stumbles, knocked back down, stumbles. Some of the scenes from the other side of the state, Chef, look absolutely horrid. It's trying to head down again. We are. So, we're hitting this area. Low was 159 there. Low was 165 there. Low was 159 there. So 159 right now is support. Like I say, yesterday's low was 141. Very close. 2022 lows was from June 11,068. So we're less than 80 points away from lows of the year. If we break that, then I believe we go back to November of 2020. That's awesome, Crypticon. Great job. Yep. So, a little boring here. They'll pop up there. It's actually kind of boring when the market just goes one direction. I need to figure out how to liven up these streams. I don't think adding more singing is this best option. Though I was thinking of singing Gangster's Paradise in honor of Coolio, who died yesterday. Ah, there's a rise up. Back-to-back 14-point candles there. Yeah, just at, and then it should allow you to pick the name that you want to at. It still can't get any momentum up here. That wasn't up. That wasn't a long trigger candle, but yet I don't know. There's 5. Hello, Gary. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. How you doing today? Yep, I should have took the trigger. Call me the idiot. It's uh, it'll be highlighted for their person, but you won't see it highlighted for everybody. Everybody in the chat won't see it highlighted. It went 12.5 points so far. So I don't know. It's hard to go against trend, but this one had the right. It was kind of bouncing off these upward trending bands. It just felt like this would have worked, and it did. Yep, it's highlighted for me as well there, Crypticon. So this would have been a win. All this chop would have been a loss. Well, maybe. Let's see. So the trigger candle back down. Yeah, I would have needed a 20-point stop. I don't run 20-point stops in order to get this move. That would have, you know, then you get several candles in a row. I mean, I could mark them all. You know, this would have been the one that worked. And then this 72 down to 59 would have worked. But, you know, they have all these that wouldn't have worked. Could literally mark off every candle. And I don't normally mark off every candle and chop, but no. 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 That's why it's important to stay out of the chop. And, you know, based on my signals, it was giving me conflicting signals. Downward trending bands, but upward trending moving average on the RSI. So between the two of those, it told me no. But here, everything was lining up. And it would have been a good trade. We've gotten back up to 210. Pulling back a little here. Be interesting to see what this does the afternoon, see if this rebounds at all, or if we just continue down. Actually, I always forget about Europe. No offense to the Europeans. I don't mean to forget about your entire continent. On October 7th, the UK Office for Budget Responsibility released the first iteration of its fiscal forecast. And the United States will be voting on a stopgap spending bill today. Oh yeah, if they don't pass that today, tomorrow could be interesting there as well. If the market thinks there might be a government shutdown coming. By the way, tomorrow we have another big number at 8:30 coming out. U.S. consumer spending month over month. U.S. personal consumption, U.S. personal income, U.S. PCE price index. All of that at 8:30 tomorrow. 9 o'clock tomorrow, Fed speaker. 9:45 U.S. Chicago PMI. 10 o'clock University of Michigan sentiment coming out. 11 o'clock Fed speaker. A lot of stuff happening tomorrow. Nice bounce off the EMA there. Let's look at the market since we've opened. See, copper's kind of pulled back. Gold really hasn't done much. I haven't had to move the yellow lines. UltraBond, I didn't have to move the yellow lines either. Everything's been kind of inside what it did on Globex. Now, natural gas, we did. Look at that move down. That is such a huge move. And crude oil, I think, made a new daily high. No, it didn't. Yeah, it made a slight new daily high there. Not a lot excitement today. UltraBond, nice grindy move up. Have a great day, Crypticon. We are back under 200 and then kill as it tries to go short. But it's bouncing on the EMA again, trying to rise back up. So, excuse me. We're seeing a little bit of a reversal here. It's come up about 50, 60 points from its lows, but nothing that's extraordinary in any way. Back down below 200. This is where it seems like it's kind of hovering right now. Kind of just up and down. I definitely want to need to find a second thing to trade. I'm going to do some UB, excuse me, UB studying to see if I, because like, this is kind of a boring stream, in my opinion. Because we watch NQ just fall one direction, and I'm never comfortable jumping into a trend that's already happening. Because it seems like anytime I try to do that is where it stops out. Um, So, oops, moved the whole thing. Yeah, this one ended up going down like 230 points over the course of, about half an hour. No, more than about 45 minutes. And, then I did get the one move back up, but still, maybe throwing in a UB here to trade when NQ's doing its thing or something. We'll figure it out. In this hourly candle, it's kind of wicking up. It has grinded up here. So from this trigger candle, it did go up about 30 points. Dakota, what kind of stop do you normally use when you first enter the trade? How big of it? How many ticks, I guess I should say. So I have messed with UB in the past, and I've tried what I think is too tight of stops. I've tried like 3 ticks, and that seems too restrictive. I'm thinking 5 or 6, but if I'm willing to take a 10-point stop on NQ, which is $200, there's no reason not to be willing to take a 6-tick stop on UB, I guess. I do like the way it moves. I may spend a little time this afternoon studying it. Now, it's hanging around 220. Mike said there's a bunch of sell orders there. We are just about the end of the stream. Reminder, I'm on Sharevision tonight. I'll try not to doze off. 7:45 Eastern time. And then back here on YouTube tomorrow at 7:30. Uh, and reminder, Discord. If you're a Discord person, join us on the MightyOxTrading Discord that was launched yesterday. Building up the community there. It's a little bit slow at this point, of course, because we're just getting started. But I'm sure the chat will start picking up soon. We'll build that up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Dakota, thank you. I'll start looking at that, and I'll do some testing on the chart based on my triggers as well. See what I can conjure up, and maybe we'll add that into the forecast tomorrow. Forecast? No, repertoire. Where did I get forecast? Repertoire. Repertoire. And maybe see what we can get. You know, I can do a little side by side action here. Absolutely. Time to head out, guys, since there's really not much going on besides, but maybe, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll be looking at this and saying, I can't believe NQ grinded all the way back up, but we'll see. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight on Sharevision or tomorrow here on YouTube. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Bye-sies. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r ox market trading. Have a great day.